Today I am going to break down a videotape, VHS tape. It's a fading technology. I do believe you can go to places like Walmart yet and still find blank ones, because in spite of the fact that you don't get movies on VHS really anymore, at least not new ones, they still sell VCRs, DVD VCR combos. To be perfectly honest, the last time I checked to see if there's VHS tapes was quite a long time ago, a year or two ago, so I don't know if they actually have them anymore or not. But I digress. I'm going to take this VHS tape apart. This came with some stupid exercise thing I bought years ago, and it was worthless. So, I never even taken the cellophane, so this is the first time this thing's had oxygen, and longer than I've been married in my almost 14 years of marriage. It's roughly 13 and a half years, but I digress. Accelerated body sculpting. I believe all I need is Phillips screwdrivers. The goal of my videos is to see how far, of these videos anyway, to see how far I can get without actually destroying things. Which, I've had to break a few things. Oh, that was dumb. Okay, this must be some sort of thing to interact with the VCR player. VHS player. Now, anybody who grew up in I don't know how much in the 80s, but at least the 90s and early 2000s will know that if you cover this tab here, because if you look on the recordable VHS tapes, they have a tab over this. You break it out, you can no longer record. I found if you put a piece of tape or something over this, you can record over any VHS tape. Just trying to make sure I got all screws. Okay, it's ready to come apart. I didn't think this one would take very long. Well, apparently I didn't break this, I just undone the spring, so I haven't technically broke it yet. These are the tapes in which, these here are the tape in which the VCR head reads the information to be displayed on the TV screen. I still have a few VCRs, but most of what I got is VHS combos. Seeing if I'm missing something here. I did take a VCR tape apart, a VHS tape, cassette tape apart a long time ago. Someone was not very cautious when they put this sticker on, not that it matters. Sometimes they get. It's resisting me pulling it apart. Oh, well, here's why. It's looking in the wrong spot there. Now, this should come undone. Like I said, it's going to be a quick one. Okay, this is the inside of the VHS tape. I'll take the reel out. Really simple stuff. These here are for a smooth surface for the tape to run through. There's not a whole lot to these things. I don't know what everything inside of them does. This has a couple spring-loaded arms here. Again, not sure exactly what those do. I don't know if it's something with the operation anyway. But if I'm actually careful enough, I can probably get this thing back together and actually put it in a VCR and play it. But tell me what you think. Do you think DVDs are much better than VHS tapes, or other way around? Also, I know that a lot of you, they'll just say streaming. So, which is easiest, but like Netflix sometimes dumps something you really like watching or something. So I really like my DVD collection. I have a lot of old VHS tapes too, though, that I collected back in the 90s and early 2000s. Oh, another little feature, I'm sorry. See how big this wheel is here? A lot of times, this is not going to be a long video, so that's why the wheel's so big. But I've had some, I think I have I want to say the Pearl Harbor VHS tape somewhere. And that is a really long movie. And it's a much smaller core with a lot more tape on it. In fact, if I remember correctly, I had 2 VHS tapes, but I don't even know if I have that anymore. But, well, there it is. And I'm not worried about putting it back together because, well, it's junk. It wasn't broke, but I had no use for it. Thank you, and have a nice day.